Hello, I'm Steve Butler and I'm a digital services specialist for the Hutchinsons team.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Wilson. I'm a fifth generation sheep and arable farmer. We're here on the family farm in North Yorkshire and it is a bit of a rainy day but very welcome this season. We've been grateful to use Hutchinsons agronomy for years on the farm here, and we've also been really excited to use Omnia, their farm management software.
So Rebecca, can you just explain to me a few challenges that you face on farm currently?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think I'd be a farmer if I didn't say the weather. But actually some of those broader things. Financially, it's really challenging to be in farming at the moment, making sure those costs of production are covered by the end market prices. Well, it's a constant battle. Here on the farm as well, we're actually across 3 separate blocks.
Okay.
So logistically, day to day, we've got to manage those different soil types, different cropping in separate areas as well.
Yeah. So after talking about a few challenges, can you just explain a bit more about how Omnia is integrated into your sort of daily routine?
Yeah, absolutely. With those blocks of land away from the farm, it's really, really helpful to have them fully mapped, the cropping plans, literally there at the click of a button on your phone. And particularly for one block of land, it could be a good 40 minutes away on the tractor. So I don't want to be leaving a paper record back at the farm and not knowing what product I'm applying or what job I've got to do. On the financial side, one thing that's been really, really useful, particularly increasingly now with how challenging the financial side of farming is being able to have a really good grasp of the stocks in the shed, what we've used, and being able to pretty much automatically pull down those costings into a gross margin.
Yeah, perfect. Good. So given all of the farming business platforms out there in the market at the moment, what drew you to Omnia specifically?
Well, it's a good question. We've been using Hutchinsons and their agronomy services for years and had a really, really brilliant experience with them. So it was only natural that we moved on to the digital platform of Omnia. Yeah. For me also, returning back to the family farm, it was important that we start to move our record keeping to a more digital platform and try and get rid of some of those filing cabinets, but I haven't fully succeeded yet.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
You know, in that really timely window, one thing for us, we get a recommendation straight from the agronomist to our phone. It's there in a second, and that means that we can get into the field with those products in the right time for the best management of the crop.
Yeah, perfect. And obviously negotiating less paperwork as well.
You're seeing a theme here, aren't you?
So looking at the functionality within Omnia, is there anything specific that you find of real value on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, one thing that I would definitely pick out is the ability to have basically a virtual shed full of equipment and machinery. All of those different operations are costed, and pretty much at the click of a button, we can pull down the cost of how much, say, it takes to drill a field, to apply our plant protection products. Even things like topping or hedge cutting can all be accounted for. And I think we're all so busy that to be able to get those costings really, really quickly means that, you know, those gross margins aren't being shoved to the bottom of the pile.
Definitely. No, that's good. That's good. And then obviously you've got the benefit of being able to put a yield data map, your yield layer in there, and then your costings associated to each individual sort of zone within the yield map as well.
Absolutely. Farmers are criticised for not being business people, but gosh, we're really getting to grips with those figures.
Yeah, good.
We have a really, really good relationship with the Omnia team and the support team. So if we've ever had any challenges, they've been right there on the end of the phone, particularly for things like transferring data from other apps or other platforms, but also just those day-to-day hiccups which you sometimes get when you're working with a software.
And obviously with our vast support team, we really pride ourselves on being there to support anybody with any questions or, you know, wanting to know any more information. One
thing which I think has really helped in, I guess, smoothing out those problems is that the Omnia system is pretty much a farmer-led development in terms of we know what works down on the ground, and that really feeds into how the app looks.
So for anybody that might be a little bit hesitant in switching to Omnia, is there any advice that you could give them to help give a bit more cement into why they should take the switch?
I would definitely say, don't be worried if you're not tech savvy. If my dad can manage it, anybody can. But genuinely, it is a really natural, kind of streamlined and really intuitive system to use. And don't be worried if you have data with another company or on another platform. The move of that data really is simple, and the Omnia team help you all the way through the process. I would highly recommend it. For us, it's been a game changer on how we manage the farm.